And just looking at life, see, whenever we was young, our parents and all the people that was real older, that was the ones who was the presidents, um, the no, the police officers. They had some young police officers, but they had a limit. They had the people who drove the ambulance. It was elderly people or older people, people who gonna work on people and help them out. You look at it nowadays. Now we got kids doing a lot of things, and basically the reason why the world is starting to allow more things to go on in this world is because it's being ran by kids. Kids is running this world now. All the elderly people who once came up working in the cornfield, working in the sugarcane field, working in the cotton field, all them people had that mind that they wanted this world to change. But they didn't have the money then. They didn't have their parents didn't have it. They couldn't afford to go to get the education to be able to become that type of person in life. They didn't have that training. And because they was held from that training, now all our elderly people doing is sitting back right now, drawing their social security and just looking at how this world going down in the drain. And everybody who running this world right now is basically either brainwashed or just highly educated kids. It got so many things going on right now. I mean, our kids is coming up into a world, and everybody out here who have kids can relate to what I'm trying to say. But we got a lot of our kids coming up into this world. Our kids don't know nothing. Our kids is being revealed to everything in these schools. All this new stuff going on in schools, and all the new laws they done gave, and everything is reflecting on our kids. We want our kids to live happy and be happy. We want our kids to have more than we have. But the only way it is, man, we got to set an example. We letting the wrong people take over the world, and they don't know how to handle this world. Just because they done gained the authority. I mean, I look at certain police officers, and I'm gonna point towards the police officers because it got certain police officers that I went to school with, and when you was in school, you was just a regular student. It had some students in class was taking your lunch money from you. Some students in class was taking your lunch. Some of the police officers on the force right now done gave me some of their breakfast or some of their lunch because they didn't want to eat it. Because I asked for it. But just besides the fact, it ain't about that. It's not about that. What it's about is you done got the badge. You done got the gun on your side. And now you done gained that authority. And now you walk around with your chest poked out. And now nobody can tell you nothing because you got that authority. But remember, man, when we was in school, some of y'all was friends with us. Some of y'all ran and played hopscotch with us, played jump rope. We played all kind of games in class. We go way back to primary school. We go way back. But at the same time, we all got to come together. We all have to set a better example for our kids. It's cool for a lot of the men who is police officers, and it's cool for a lot of the men who have that authority. It's cool for you to do your job. But remember the oath that you swore upon when you got your job. Your job was to protect us. Your job was to serve your community. Your job wasn't to ride around and keep us in debt and to keep us struggling and making our life harder. Your job wasn't to travel the streets and to scare us. Your job wasn't to just want to put us in jail and take us away from our family. That wasn't your job. Your job was to protect us from aliens, from strangers. Your job was to protect us so that we can live happy and be free. But a lot of y'all misusing and misinterpreting y'all job. You know, a lot of the police officers have United States citizens all over the nation, not just United States citizens. They have our citizens scared of y'all. And a lot of people walk around with their chests out like they're not scared, but I guarantee you, everybody don't want the police to pull them over for nothing. You know, it ain't the fact of not being scared. It's just the fact, man, look, we got our family. We trying to be happy with our family. You know, we trying to do the right thing. But America is coming up with all kind of different rules and regulations. Let's go to God's regulations and God's rules. Because before it all said and done, we all got to close our eyes and leave this world one day. And when that day comes and we leave this world, bless your brother and sister before you leave this world. And that'll give your brother and sister something to live on with. Our kids coming up into this world not knowing nothing. Our kids need us, you know, and pushing all kind of things in school that wasn't in school when we was in school, and doing things just because you done growed up from elementary school and then got the degree where you can change part of the world. Let's do it for the benefit of our kids. Let's not do it just because we got that authority. Because one day we got to meet our Creator, whoever He is. You know, He got Catholic people, Baptist people. They got all kind of different religions on this world. But through everybody having their own religion and believing in whatever you want to believe in, I can tell you a religion that you can believe in and you can put your last dollar on it. You can put your life on it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna die one day. And when that day come, you can't run and you can't hide. My mama didn't run and my mama didn't hide. My mama gone. It's been 7 years. Let your sisters and your brothers enjoy life while we got life. Instead of doing like we've been doing up on this nation. Working your next brother and your next sister to death. Because one day, when we close all our eyes and we open it up in the new world, we can't come back to this world. There's no return. There's no return. When we go to heaven, there's no return back to this world. There's no return. But we got to wake up the whole nation. God made man the head for a reason. God made man the head for a reason.